What is your name?
Okay, my name is Arlene U. Almonte.
How old are you?
I am 27 years old.
Single or married?
I'm single.
Single lady or single mother?
I am a single mother.
With how many children?
I have one daughter and one children.
One child.
Yeah, one child.
Is a daughter.
Yes, ma'am.
What's the age of your daughter?
She's 6 years old.
Arlene, do you have any working experience as a domestic helper?
Yes, ma'am, here in Philippines.
How long you working in Philippines as a domestic helper?
I've been starting at 2003 until 2007.
With the employer, they have how many family members?
I have 7 members of the family.
With how many children?
I have 5 children.
What's the age of the 5 children?
We have 13 years old, we have 3 years old, 6 years old.
15?
Yeah, 15 years old.
15?
15, we have 3 years old, we have 6 years old.
How many helper together?
I have only one helper there.
How about the mother? Is a stay in or stay out?
It's stay out, ma'am, because she's a teacher.
She's a teacher.
Yes, ma'am.
So can you tell me what is your daily routine job for this employer? You are the only helper.
Yes,
you are the one to take care of the 5 children, and you are the one to clean the house and cook the food.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
How to do it?
Actually, also the member of the family, like the mother and the father, will help me, and I will be the one to assist the kids because they're going to schools. So it's fine for me, and I have to wake up early in the morning to cook, and I have to when I get so everything. So it's okay. It's okay for me, man. So that's really hard, but it's okay as long as they are good for me. So it's fine.
So what time you wake up in the morning?
So I wake up at 3 in the morning
And
cook for food, preparing for their clothes and have to ironing the clothes for my employer.
what time you will sleep?
I sleep at 9. Yes, ma'am, 9 in the evening.
9.
Yes, ma'am.
But in Hong Kong, Eileen, you will wake up 5 o'clock and then you will sleep after 11 o'clock.
It's okay, ma'am. No problem.
And also you are the only helper to do everything in the house. Nobody will share your job.
It's okay, ma'am.
No problem.
No problem.
Eileen,
Yes,
as I know you are the teacher.
Yes, ma'am.
How long you teaching?
I've been teaching in 2 years.
What's the age of the student?
From 3 years old up to 7 years old.
What is the programs in the school?
Ma'am?
What is the program in the school?
So it's more on preschool children. I teach preschool children.
Preschool.
Yes, ma'am.
So how to teach the preschool?
Really, ma'am, at preschool it's very hard, but you have to have a patience very much for them because that's the goal for us as a teacher, to teach them well everything. So even though it's really hard, but you have to smile and teach them heartily. Yes, ma'am.
Can you share some case for me? For example, the children, they are very naughty, they are not follow you, they are always crying. So as a mother or as a teacher, how to entertain, how to comfort the children?
Okay, so first is you have to talk to them, heart to heart talk, really the kids, because the kids is like that from the very beginning of the family. So I have to tell the kids why you are acting like that, and if not, so I will talk to the parents. Really, what happened to the kids? Why she act like that, or why his or her attitude like that to the other kids are very messy. They don't listen to the teacher. So maybe there's a problem really inside. So have to talk for them.
Then how about your daughter? So you are the one to take care of her.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Usually, how to share the time with your daughter?
It's very easy, ma'am. Like for evening, so after school, or when she's not in school before, so I have to teach them. I have to give time for them to teach some educational learnings about them, the basic, the need to the basic number, like the ABCs or like that. So everything about for preparing her to go to school. And when she's in school right now, So I have to assist her, ask her what happened to the school. So if ever there's a problem, so I have to help her in everything.
Mhm.
Yes, ma'am.
So you are the teacher. Now you apply the job as a domestic helper. Do you think that you can accept this kind of a job?
Yes, ma'am. No problem. Yes, ma'am.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
Because as a teacher, nobody will shouting to you. But if you are the domestic helper, everybody will shouting to you.
You have to accept the reality that it's really like that. But you have to be humble and patient because you are interested and willing to work there. So you have to accept that. That's really happened. But it's okay. It's okay, ma'am. No problem.
And if you go to Hong Kong to work, the holiday is not fixed. Maybe you cannot attend the church.
It's okay, ma'am. It's okay, ma'am. There's a way, There's no problem about that.
No problem about it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Arlene,
Yes, ma'am.
if the employer shouting to you, what will you do?
Of course, I will listen to them why they are shouting. And if given me a chance to talk or say something, then I have to. But never argue them or quarrel them or give them negative words from me. So it's not good.
If you wake up the children, but they are very sleepy, they don't want to wake up. They just they don't listen to you.
Of course, ma'am, there's no problem about that. You have to talk nicely to them. That's the good idea for them to wake up good. Because if you wake up with very harm, and you shout, so they will not listening to you. I know.
So you just tell, wake up, softly.
Yeah, of course, ma'am, softly in a nice way that they will understand that they need to.
Yeah,
wake
but
up.
this is not the way. Even you are soft, they will not listen. So you just let them to sleep. Then they cannot go to the school.
I have to do my way just to wake them up. So this is the problems. I know they were listening up to us.
So what is your way? Can you share to me?
Yeah, before they're going to sleep, I have to talk to them that this time you have to wake up. Or maybe if you cannot wake up, I will go to you for you to wake because this is the time to go to school and be ready for school.
But if they are not listen to you,
I have to be patient, ma'am, and give anything for them to wake up and do everything that they will listen to me.
you seems that you are no any special way, any skill to wake up the children.
I have I have, yes. So I have to I go to their room and have to wake them up because this is time to school, and I know there's their responsibility also. So they will help themselves and I will help them to wake it up. So that's I do. That's what I do.
So that means that you are no any experience about that. You never meet the children. Once you ask them wake up, then they will wake
I've
up.
been experienced that, ma'am, but they wake up. So I talk to them nicely. If they are very rude and like that, so I have to talk to them in a nice way for me because I know they will listen. Because if you are going to tell them in a rude way, so I know they will not listening. This is more on really the bad attitudes that they were going to react at you. So I have to talk to them, but in a nice way. So that's maybe the way that I have to do.
You know how to cook Chinese food?
Actually, I never experienced that, ma'am. But if I go training or I have to learn about that, so it's okay. I've been looking for also about the Chinese food, but I know it's easy to do also. It's okay, ma'am. I will learn also and have to know how to cook that Chinese food.
If you go to Hong Kong, who will take care of your child?
My parents.
Your parents.
Yes, ma'am.
So did you get the supporting from your parents, from your family? They know you applied the job to Hong Kong?
Yes, ma'am. They know.
They agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Irene,
Yes, ma'am.
can you promise me all the holiday is arranged by the employer?
Yes, ma'am. It's okay, ma'am. As long as actually, ma'am, it's okay for me if I don't have any. As long as because I'm not a kind of person that have fun with looking for something else. And my goal there is have to work for my family and my brother and sisters. Yes, ma'am.
And the holiday, you have the time setting. You cannot go out early than 9 and you must come back before 8.
It's okay, ma'am. No problem.
By the law, the holiday, you should not work for the employer, but I will share my advice to you. If you want to build up a good relationship with your employer, so even the holiday, before you go out and once you come back, you also do the housework for the employer.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
No problem.
No problem.
And when you're working, you cannot use the cell phone. So your cell phone must left to your boss. Only get it back and use it on your holiday.
It's okay, ma'am. No problem.
No problem.
No
Please
problem.
show your 2 hands in front of the camera. And please say something to the future employer. Okay.
Okay, for my future employer, I hope that you will like me and I do the best that I can to serve you with all the best that I can to you. And I will not promise anything, but I will do the best that I can to serve you.
咁啊 ，Eileen 咧，佢27歲，有一個女咧就6歲㗎啦。曾經咧就教過2年嘅 preschool。咁呢個人咧係好醒目嘅。其實咧頭先我咧不停咁樣咧去即係問完又問，問完又問啦，問佢點樣叫細路仔起身咧，我就睇佢個反應啦，同埋睇佢嗰個耐性去到邊啦。但佢咧仍然咧都係好有即係笑口噬噬啊，咁去答我重複一個問題。咁所以喺呢度，我覺得佢係非常之適宜照顧細路仔。如果你尤其是咧，我覺得佢人咧好有信心啊，對做嘢啊唔使話咧十下咁，因為湊細路仔其實就最緊要就係佢有冇信心去做啦。咁佢亦都有一啲技巧添嘅。咁啊，如果要湊細路仔嘅家庭，你可以考慮佢。Okay, Eileen, I hope I can see you soon in Hong Kong soon. Bye.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you so much.